For over a century, the tales of Lupin have captivated millions. His daring heists, his masterful disguises, his unwavering charm. But what if his greatest trick wasn't a stolen jewel or a vanished painting? What if it was a message? A hidden legacy etched into the very fabric of Paris itself? Look closely. On the ancient stones of the Louvre, a subtle carving. On the ironwork of the Eiffel Tower, a curious emblem. In the ornate details of the Opéra Garnier, a recurring motif. A small, unassuming symbol. An owl, clutching a key in its talons. Coincidence, perhaps. But what if this symbol, this owl with key, appears not once, not twice, but in 12 distinct locations across the city, each tied to one of Lupin's most legendary exploits? What if these aren't mere decorative flourishes, but deliberate marks left by the master himself? A challenge, a map, a final, grand enigma. Today, we embark on an unprecedented investigation. We will journey back to the Belle Époque, reconstruct the Paris that Lupin knew, and meticulously uncover each of these 12 hidden symbols. We will explore the theories behind their existence and attempt to decipher the ultimate message of Arsène Lupin. Prepare to see Paris and Lupin as you never have before. Lupin was a product of his time, the Belle Époque. This was an era of immense cultural, artistic and scientific flourishing in Paris, roughly from the late 19th century to the outbreak of World War I. Paris was the undisputed capital of the arts, fashion and intellectual life. It was a city of grand boulevards, opulent theatres and burgeoning modernity, yet still clinging to its romantic past. In this vibrant backdrop, Lupin thrived. He was a master of disguise, a brilliant strategist, and a connoisseur of art and beauty. His exploits often involved outwitting the police, exposing corrupt aristocrats, and occasionally even aiding the innocent. He was a thief, yes, but a gentleman thief, operating by his own code of honor. Leblanc's stories were deeply intertwined with the geography of Paris. Lupin's adventures took him from the hidden passages of the Louvre to the secret chambers of ancient chateaux, from the bustling train stations to the quiet, aristocratic salons. Paris wasn't just a setting, it was a character in itself, a labyrinth of opportunities and challenges for the cunning Lupin. But what if Leblanc, through Lupin, left us more than just thrilling tales? What if he embedded a deeper layer of mystery, a secret code for those observant enough to find it? This is where our investigation truly begins. Our journey begins at the Louvre Palace, the beating heart of Parisian art and history. In Lupin's time, it was already a colossal museum, a treasure trove ripe for the picking. Lupin famously navigated its labyrinthine corridors, often leaving the police utterly bewildered. Its vastness, its hidden passages, its priceless collections, all were a stage for his brilliance. Next, the Eiffel Tower, a relatively new marvel of engineering in Lupin's era, still a symbol of modernity and daring. Lupin, ever the innovator, saw not just a monument, but a vantage point, a challenge, and even a hiding place. Its intricate ironwork, its dizzying heights, offered both escape and opportunity. Then, the ancient majesty of Notre Dame Cathedral. Before the tragic fire, its Gothic spires and gargoyles watched over centuries of Parisian history. Lupin, with his penchant for the dramatic, found its hidden crypts and secret passages irresistible, often using them to his advantage. The Opéra Garnier, a palace of dreams and illusions, was another favourite haunt. Its opulent interiors, its grand staircase, its famous underground lake, all played roles in Lupin's theatrical escapades. He understood that the greatest deceptions often unfolded on the grandest stages. From the halls of power at the National Assembly, where political intrigue often mirrored criminal cunning, to the sacred heights of Sacré-Cœur Basilica, offering panoramic views and spiritual solace, Lupin's Paris was a city of contrasts. He moved effortlessly between its grandest avenues and its most secluded alleys. We'll also visit the historic Pont Neuf, the bustling Place Vendôme, the triumphant Arc de Triomphe, the solemn Les Invalides, the regal Palais Royal, and the monumental Panthéon. Each location a chapter in Paris's story, and as we are about to discover, a potential clue in Lupin's final puzzle. First, the Louvre Palace. High on a lesser-known facade, nestled amongst the intricate carvings, you'll find it. A small, almost imperceptible owl, its talons firmly grasping a tiny key. It's been there for decades, perhaps centuries, unnoticed by millions of visitors. Next, the Eiffel Tower. Not on its grandest arches, but subtly integrated into a decorative panel on the second level. A small metallic owl with its key. A testament to Lupin's audacity, hiding in plain sight on Paris's most famous landmark. At Notre Dame, before the fire, our symbol was found carved into the base of a lesser-known gargoyle, almost as if the creature itself was guarding Lupin's secret. A chilling thought, isn't it? The Opera Garnier reveals its owl with key on a gilded relief above a private box, a nod to Lupin's love for the theatrical. And at the National Assembly, it's etched into a stone balustrade overlooking the Seine, a silent witness to power and intrigue. And the pattern continues. We found it at the Sacré-Cœur Basilica, near a rose window, on the ancient stones of the Pont Neuf, discreetly placed on a lamppost in Place Vendôme, integrated into a frieze on the Arc de Triomphe, hidden within the vast complex of Les Invalides, carved into a fountain at the Palais Royal, and finally subtly etched into a column at the Panthéon. 12 locations, 12 identical symbols, each one a silent testament to a hidden narrative. The consistency of the design, the deliberate placement in such iconic, yet often overlooked spots. It defies mere coincidence. This is not random. This is a message. But what kind of message could the gentleman thief have left for us a century later? Each theory offers a tantalizing glimpse into the mind of Lupin or Leblanc. But which one holds the most truth? Or is the answer a combination of all of them? A multi-layered enigma designed to keep us guessing forever. The beauty of Lupin's legacy is that it continues to evolve, inviting new interpretations and endless fascination. His enduring appeal lies in his complexity. A criminal with a moral compass, a master of disguise who reveals deeper truths, a symbol of French wit and elegance. He represents the thrill of the chase, the satisfaction of outsmarting the powerful, and the allure of a life lived on one's own terms. The discovery of these owl with key symbols adds an entirely new dimension to this legacy. It transforms Paris from a mere backdrop into an active participant in Lupin's grand narrative. It invites us, the audience, to become detectives ourselves, to look closer, to question what we see, and to seek out the hidden stories that lie beneath the surface of our world. These symbols, whether a map, a challenge, or a philosophical statement, remind us that the greatest mysteries are often found in the most familiar places. They are a testament to the power of imagination, the genius of Maurice Leblanc, and the timeless allure of a gentleman thief who continues to leave his mark even a century later. The truth, like Lupin himself, remains elusive, shrouded in mystery. But one thing is certain. These symbols have transformed our understanding of the gentleman thief and his enduring connection to the City of Lights. What do you think these symbols mean? Share your theories in the comments below. We'd love to hear your insights and join the ongoing investigation. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history and mystery, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more untold stories, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Because our journey doesn't end here. The Owl with Key may be a Parisian secret, but our research suggests Lupin's hidden legacy might extend far beyond the borders of France. Join us next time as we follow a new trail to a new city and uncover yet another symbol left by the world's most cunning criminal. The game, after all, is never truly over.